Okay, so question number 4 in lesson 4 is, why did Jesus die? Would you like to read the paragraph?
Sure. Unlike us, Jesus was perfect, so he did not need to die for his sins. He never committed any. Instead, Jesus died for the sins of others. God expressed extraordinary love for mankind by sending his Son to die for us. Jesus also showed love for us by obeying his Father and giving his life for our sins.
Thanks. Okay, now let's read and discuss these two scriptures. Here's a short video that may help you understand this point even better. Let's watch it and then talk about it.
Okay.
Billions of people have died throughout history, but the death of one person stands alone. That of Jesus Christ. Why did he die? Did his death have a purpose? To find the answer, we need to go back to the beginning of human history. The Bible explains that God created the man Adam perfect, without sin. He was free to eat from all the trees in the Garden of Eden, except one. God gave the simple command not to eat from that particular tree. This tree symbolized God's right to set the standards of good and bad. As long as Adam remained obedient to Jehovah, he had the prospect of living forever on a paradise earth. But Adam did not appreciate all the good things God had done for him. He chose to disobey God. As a result, he lost the opportunity to live forever. But he was not the only one affected. All of his descendants have inherited the fatal effects of sin. By themselves, humans could not break free from sin and death. They needed someone to rescue them. For this reason, Jehovah miraculously caused one of his perfect spirit sons to come to earth as a human. Jesus was a perfect man, just as Adam had been. However, unlike Adam, Jesus remained obedient. This allowed him to give his life as a ransom in exchange for many. But how could the death of one man benefit all of mankind? Well, imagine that the manager of a large factory steals money from the company. His actions plunge the company into debt, forcing it to shut down. The workers lose their jobs and cannot pay their bills. Many suffer because of that one man's corruption. Now suppose a kind and generous man feels sorry for all those who are suffering. He is moved to pay off the debt and reopen the company. By canceling that one debt, he brings relief to all the employees and their families. Adam is like that corrupt manager. When he rebelled, he incurred a large debt of sin and passed it on to his children. Jesus is like the generous man. When he gave up his perfect human life, he paid off the debt of sin and reopened the prospect of living forever for each of us. You may wonder, what is Jesus doing now? And how can you benefit from what he will do in the future? Those questions and others are answered in Lesson 4 of the brochure, Good News from God.
What'd you think?
Makes sense.
Good. So, when Adam disobeyed God, how did his choice affect all of us?
We inherited sin and death from him.
That's right. But The scriptures tell us that one man, Jesus, gave his life as a ransom for many. Do you remember how that was illustrated in the video?
Yes, it compared Adam to a corrupt factory manager who stole from the company, causing it to shut down, so all the employees suffered. Jesus was like the kind man who paid off the debt and reopened the company.
Good. So, how would you answer question 4 here in the brochure? Why did Jesus die?
Because Jesus was perfect, he didn't have to die for his sins. He died for our sins. He gave his life to pay the debt caused by Adam.